Alright, so... as they would say in Yu-Gi-Oh! It's time to duel!
Hello, Mr. Shieldhand.
Hello, Wilbur. What do you want?
Let's play.
I actually did find a card. Take a look at this. Is this a special card? I'm only asking because of the nubs and such.
It's damaged.
It's almost as good as new.
No, unfortunately. Absolutely no damaged or repaired cards can be used in play.
But...
he's scared.
I know the rules exactly, and I can make no exceptions. You're not allowed to use that card.
And you're certain you didn't just make that up?
What?
I'm off to get my mage diploma. You'll see.
Wow, he won't let me use the card.
I don't particularly care for Mr. Shieldhand.
Well, now I don't know what to do. He won't let me use the card.
Now I can write anything.
Ugh. Well, now I'm in a bit of a pickle. I thought that was it. Does the King of Thieves know?
Mr. King?
How can I help you?
Oh, never mind.
If you want to...
Ay, ay, ay. Let me go ask Marcus if he knows whether or not it's part of the rules. If he just made that up.
Master Marcus?
Yes?
The town guard won't accept my super card.
Mr. Shieldhand says I'm not allowed to use a card that's been repaired.
Oh, he does he? I beg to differ.
What's that?
He's got the rule
The
book.
official rules. And it says here, one may use a card in any condition as long as at least 51% of the card is intact and the text can be read.
Which means...
The card is absolutely fine, and that little weasel risks being thrown out of the players' union if he doesn't accept your challenge. Take the rulebook, stick it in his pipe, and let him smoke it, Wilbur.
With the greatest
Throw the
of
rulebook
pleasure.
at him and be like, ha ha! I caught you in your
I'll go
lie.
and get what I need then.
If you say so.
Nice. Oh, I cannot wait to see his reaction. Be like, I've got you now. Caught you.
Hello, Mr. Shieldhand. The rules say something very different about broken cards to what you did, Master Shieldhand.
That can't be right.
Oh, yes, it is. I hereby challenge you, and I will use the card.
But, well, that won't help you anyway. I am the champion.
I beat him. He can't believe it. Look at him.
That's impossible.
That was a win, I'd say.
But I'm the unbeaten champion.
Not
The
anymore.
once beaten champion, may I have the sandwich now?
That's not fair. You cheated. I want a revenge match.
A repeat game, huh? What do I get if I win?
But what prize would you offer if I won again? Could I go up the tower?
No, that can't be done. Something else.
A magic wand?
I don't have one of those.
World peace?
World
Not in
peace.
my power.
Then I think I'll just take the sandwich. We agreed that I get your sandwich if I beat you, and I won.
But I'm not going to give it to you. I want revenge.
Ah.
I won, fair and square. And that's exactly what I'm going to tell everyone too.
Oh, that's not possible. I'm the champion. Me! Nobody can beat me.
How about this? You give me the sandwich, and I'll just forget about ever having beaten you.
And I want my cards back. All the cards. Yours too. We've never played.
And I get the sandwich?
That's it. And this won't ever be mentioned again, okay?
All right.
Fine with me, I don't care. Yeah, got the sandwich. Or King of Thieves. Or can I just go in there and then give him the sandwich? Here we go.
Ta-da! Mr. King. I have a big sandwich here for you.
I know you mean well, Wilbur, but that sandwich isn't close to being big enough for
Oh, wait.
about a
But that's how long this one...
So I gotta give this to him when I'm full size. Here we go.
That should be a feast for the rats. Chow down.
Nice.
Wilbur, did you bring that thing here?
I sure did.
It almost crushed Tiny Tim.
Tiny
Oh.
Tim?
Sorry, bud.
Hey, that's fantastic.
You have a Tiny Tim
With
in
this sandwich,
here?
we can all eat our fill and finally leave this hole.
Happy to hear it.
But we're not going until you get your mage degree. We're going to help. Ask me if
Nice.
there's anything we should look for in the sewer for you.
Oh, thanks. I'll do that.
And here's one of my spare masks. I won't let the Martians see me again. You can claim you defeated me.
Wonderful.
So, good luck.
Thanks. Now that's what I call a big sandwich. The king and the other rats can really eat their fill from this one. I'm slowly starting to get hungry, but I think I'll save the sandwich for the rats.
Let's leave. Oh, merchant. I have what you asked
Look
for.
what I have here. The King of Thieves mask.
That's what I've said all along. If you want something done, then you have to do it yourself.
That's right.
Or have someone
Now,
else
can
do
I
it
choose
for
something
you.
from your stock?
Yes, a deal's a deal. You can choose.
No. I can choose 3 items.
2. We agreed on 3.
I don't think so. I still remember.
Oh my
exactly.
gosh.
But nothing from my deluxe range.
But
No arguments. You've earned it, my boy.
What a cheapskate. Ugh.
hello, Mr. Merchant.
Ah,
I want to choose
I
my
want to
reward.
collect my reward. I would like a roll of magically treated cloth as a reward for my epic battle against the King of Thieves.
well, the roll is pretty valuable.
Do you think someone just give me that mask as a present? I earned that roll.
Yeah.
Yes.
Here.
I'll come back later for my reward.
Take your time.
Oh, I can get one more thing, but I
have to
can't
go.
get it
Maybe I'll
yet.
come by later.
If you have to.
Now I can write anything, anytime. A roll of magically treated cloth. Enough for me to make myself a nice set of mage robes. I have the
Ooh.
needle and...
Aww. Hold on.
A roll of magically treated... I have the needle and thread too. Now all I need is the pattern and I'm good to go.
Oh, a pattern. No, can't give him that. Nope. Can't interact with anything in here with these. Let's talk to him.
Master Marcus,
Yes?
I'll go and get...
If you say.
You know what? Let me go back to the king. See if he can find me a pattern.
Mr. King,
How can I help you?
could you rats look for something in the sewers for me?
Sure. What do you need?
How about a cutting pattern for a mage's robe?
I have to sew myself a mage's robe. Could you see if I can find a pattern?
A pattern to make a mage's robe. In gnome size. Not such an easy feat. But there used to be a large tailor's workshop in the east of the town. It is possible that young mage novices also got their robes there. I'll send some rats over.
That would be
Thank
nice
you.
of you. Maybe there's still something there.
What about a magic wand?
You wouldn't happen to have a magic wand, would you?
Maybe we do. Many mages have come into the sewers over the years. Some of them never left.
Could you have a look for a wand for me?
Sure. If we find something, we'll hang a white flag in front of the entrance to the sewers.
Ooh, nice.
And place the wand there. Okay?
Great, thanks. And now for something completely different. Take care, Mr. King.
Take care, my friend.
What's different is... Goodbye. So I'm wondering now, do I, like, go somewhere and then come back and he'll be right there? Be like, Wilbur, over here. Aha, there it is. The white handkerchief.
The white flag. The King of Thieves has something for me.
Reach into the hole.
Let's see. Ooh, there's a piece of paper in there. The good old King of Thieves.
The pattern.
This is a pattern for a human child's mage robe. That should fit. Well, I might just have to let out the waist a touch. Here we go.
Nice.
Ta-da! And Grandad always said handicrafts were only for girls.
Awesome.
Let's see. There's something there.
Oh, it's a
long and
wand.
thin.
Yay!
A magic wand. But that by itself doesn't help much. Whew.
Whoa.
It works.
It works.
This is it. This is my wand. No magic in you, my Aunt Fanny.
Ha! Aunt Fanny. Oh boy. I think I may have some fun with this. Oh, Marcus. Let's see if he approves me as a student now.
Master Marcus.
Wilbur, what's that you're wearing?
Looks good, doesn't it?
If I didn't know any better, I'd say there's a little mage standing in front of me. What can I do for you?
I found a wand.
I found a magic wand.
Excellent. But like I said, you can't just use any old wand. You have to be...
It shot
Behold!
a fountain of sparks.
Really?
Oh, I thought he was like gonna show him.
That's unexpected. Congratulations.
Thanks. So, I've fulfilled the conditions for admission. I have the robes, the magic wand, and a pile of gold.
Da da da!
I have to admit, I didn't expect you to manage that. Well done.
Thank you.
And you're sure you want to risk all this gold?
Yes.
Of course. It's a very good investment.
Well, if you say so. Now you're officially my mage apprentice. The only
Can you give me a
pupil
new
and the
hat?
first in a long time in Master Marcus's magical mage school.
Something more fitting for my robe.
And what do I have to do to get my mage degree?
You will have to accomplish 3 tasks that I will set you.
Oh boy, what are they?
I should have known.
Yep, what are the 3 tests?
What do I have to do to become a mage? What kind of tests do I have to pass?
Well, that's simple. 3 examinations in any order successfully completed here in front of me, and you receive your mage degree. In one, you have to brew a magical potion. Herbs, potions, and
alchemy.
tinctures are an important branch of magic.
Of
Another
course.
involves you coming into possession of a powerful magical artifact.
Ooh.
It's important to own precious magical objects. It distinguishes us mages from the general population, and they can be very useful. And of course, you have to perform at least 1 spell. Whatever you like. Perhaps something with sheep?
Sheep.
That doesn't sound like a walk in the park.
No, you can't have your gold back. I did warn you beforehand.
I'll make it. Don't you worry.
I didn't say anything about wanting it back. And where am I supposed to get a magical artifact from then?
What exactly do you mean by magical artifact, and where can I get one?
That's the whole point of the task. Magical artifacts are extremely rare. The more powerful they are, the more difficult it is to find them.
And how powerful does it have to be?
You can't really say exactly. You show me an artifact and I will evaluate it. You can only be absolutely certain if you find an extraordinarily powerful object. Legions of mages have been hunting for such objects for generations, and once you finally get hold of such an artifact, then you don't let it go. There's even a story that the famous mage Balthazar the Brittle took his most powerful artifact with him when he died, so that no other mage could get their hands on it.
Took it with him when he died? How did he manage that?
No one really knows for sure, but that mirror over there has something to do
Aha,
with it.
the mirror.
It belonged to Balthazar, and somehow he managed to take his artifact with him to the other side.
Because he was a ghost. Because after he died, I see. That's the key. What kind of artifact was that?
What kind of artifact is it?
An amulet. You can see it in the old portraits, but nowadays no one really knows what it's capable of. It's extraordinarily powerful.
An
That
amulet,
much is
huh?
So powerful that I would be sure to pass the test were I to bring it.
You can bet your life on that.
Nice.
Right, then I'll get it.
Good luck. That's a ghost mirror. Only ghosts can pass through it.
Is there a simple way to become a ghost?
Can I just become a ghost somehow?
You have to die.
Is there any other
If
way?
you're interested in this subject, then you should stop by the Swamp of the Dead. There's someone
Ah,
living
now
there
I can
who
go
I'm
there.
sure can help you.
Really?
The Swamp of the
Someone
Dead.
there? To help me out?
Yes, it's here on my map.
Alright, I'm supposed to cast a spell? How does that even work?
I can already do magic. I made a bunch of sparks with my wand.
He's not impressed. He's like, please.
That's not magic. No, you have to perform a real spell. Make
Yeah,
something
see? I told ya.
disappear, or transform something. Something like that. The best novices traditionally turn someone into a sheep.
What is it with
Into a
sheep?
sheep. Why a sheep?
The sheep is the mascot of our order. They're soft,
Why?
they're warm. Have you got a problem with sheep?
They're silly.
No, I just
They're
don't know
just
how to go
sheep.
about
They're not
something like
cool.
Of course you don't. It takes years.
Why would you
of
have a
practice.
sheep as your mascot?
that. Years of practice. I don't have years. I need that diploma straight away.
Even simple spells, levitation or the like, need lots of practice. That's assuming there's even enough magic in you.
I have to find a spell I can learn today.
There isn't
Something
any such thing.
quick, easy, and
At least
simple.
Not here. I'll teach you your first spells in the next few months. For anything else, you'll have to look elsewhere.
Alright. Tell me more about brewing potions.
I'd like to brew that magic potion. How do I do that?
In principle, it's just like cooking. You have to get hold of the ingredients and then mix them all together.
Oh, it's
and
just
that's
like
the cauldron
cooking.
over there.
That's it?
Yes, in principle, but a vegetable soup doesn't explode if you stir this in the wrong direction or add an ingredient a few seconds too late. You can use all the ingredients.
But
here in the
meatballs
school,
do.
But you'll have to find some of them yourself.
Alright, I'm gonna go study a bit more then.
I have to study some more. Goodbye, Mr. Teacher.
Goodbye, little pupil.
Little pupil. Aha, now I can look at more stuff here. The containers with the potion accessories.
A bunch of pots, pans, bowls, jars, vials, flasks, bags and whatnot. Presumably all of them filled with potion ingredients. Until I know what I need for my potion, there's no point in even starting to look. A bunch of pots. Until I know what I need.
Okay, he won't even look at them. What about this? The large cooking pot.
A large brass pot. The metal on the inside is covered with a thick black coating. It probably hasn't been cleaned for a long time. There's some water simmering in the pot. I could get on with brewing my potion if I had all the ingredients. There's some water.
Alright, what's it? Ooh, a stone mortar?
A stone mortar and pestle. The mortar can be used to grind up potion ingredients. A stone mortar and
Alright,
pestle.
let's look at the mirror again.
That is the ghost mirror, behind which lies hidden Mage Balthazar's powerful magical amulet. I have to get in there somehow, but only ghosts can pass through the mirror.
Somehow this slime has got to be useful for making a potion or something. It's gotta be like an ingredient or something. Alright, let's leave. Maybe I'll go ask the King of Thieves if he can find any of these things for me. Oh, in the meantime, at the evil lair of our villain, Monkus and his mother. Look at all that gold there. Look at that. All that.
You summoned me, mother?
A book. Directions to the artifact are in an old book, and it is lost. That damn elf must have it. Not to mention a ring. A ring has been sent to the Archmage.
Curses! Who has it?
Curses.
My spies tell me that he is already in the town, but he has not yet been admitted to
they
see
know.
the Archmage.
We must stop him.
Yes, before the old man becomes aware of anything.
I think I have an idea. The gnome will never reach the Archmage. But, Mother, I need your help.
You will never stop me, Sauron. I mean, Monkus' mother. Meanwhile, back in Serpentstone, let us go visit the King of Thieves. See if he can help me get any of these things.
I found the pattern and the wand. Thank you very much.
My pleasure, Wilbur. Let me know if you need anything else.
He's so kind.
Could you rats look for something in the sewers for me?
Sure. What do you need?
Any magical artifacts in the sewers?
I need a powerful magical artifact. Can you get me something like that?
Unfortunately, that is beyond our capabilities. Such artifacts are very, very rare, and as far as I know, and I would know, there are no more in this town. Apart from the Archmage's artifacts, of course.
Okay, can you help me with performing any spells anyway?
Could you help me learn a spell for my final exam?
I'm afraid that none of us is a mage.
Then I'll have to think of something else. And
All
now
right.
for something completely different. Take care, Mr.
Take care, mate.
Okay, let's go. Well, we do know one thing. Now I can actually go to the swamp. Although, let's talk to the merchant really quick. Oh, whoop, I left. Whoops. Let's talk to the merchant really quick, see if there's anything I talked to him
Hello,
about.
Mr. Merchant.
Ah, the rat killer.
I want to collect
Do you have an artifact on offer?
a powerful magical artifact. Got anything along those lines?
Well, of course. What would that be then? A fountain of youth? A
Oh, yeah,
sword
sure,
that
like
makes
you have all
invincible?
these things.
Or maybe the goose that laid the golden egg.
Ooh, I like to have the sword.
I think I'll choose a sword. A weapon that dangerous dare not fall into the wrong hands.
You're taking the piss.
Certainly. You mean you don't have any powerful magical artifacts?
You don't get out much, do you?
He's like, you don't get sarcasm very well, do you?
I need to learn a magic spell. Have you got anything that might help me?
Course I have. I think I've got a bag of ingenuity around here somewhere.
So that's a no.
Yes, I sell things.
I'll come back later.
alright.
Take your
You know
time
what?
to go.
Bye.
You have
Enough talking to you. Oh, I can't use it on the rabbit? I thought, ooh, maybe this is how I get the rabbit. No. Alright, to the Swamp of Death. This should be fun. Oh my. A stone head.
A rather large and ugly stone head. It has only been roughly carved, a truly primitive work.
A lantern.
Strange. Why is there a lit lamppost here, in the middle of the swamp, so far away from the town?
Because someone else is here.
Lampposts
Over
in the middle of
there.
nowhere are seldom a good sign, whether they're in a snowy forest or a swamp.
Ooh, a half-sunken tree. Look at this thing.
The tree looks anything but healthy. Its bark is covered in strange mushrooms, and it seems to be slowly sinking into the swamp.
Ooh, a skeleton. Oh, good. It's a skeleton of what? A crocodile? Look at this ship.
I wonder what kind of animal that was. And more importantly, are there any still alive around here?
I can take a
We'll
bone. Okay.
Really rotten. Aha! Bone worms have been at work here. They go through bone like a woodworm through a tree. I can pull a few worms out.
Alright, look at this old ship here.
I wonder how it got here. Maybe in a flood? The carvings look unbelievably intricate. Someone must have worked very long.
Bone worms.
Those are the worms under that skeleton in the Swamp of Death. I need them for my magic potion.
Oh, okay. Sure. Alright, let's go inside. Whoa! A skeleton! And he's just saying it like, oh, I'm all by myself. All by my lonesome. A bluish shimmering mushrooms.
Shimmering blue mushrooms with green speckles. Those could be the ghost mushrooms I need for my potion.
Huh. Nice. Ooh, heavy rope.
I think I can pull out a few threads.
I'm just taking
Yep,
this stuff right from him. I
that's a
haven't
nice
even
thin
introduced
rope.
myself to him.
An old
Look at the
hat
top hat.
that's seen better days. It no longer shines and the moths have been at it. An old hat that's seen better
The Book of the Dead? A stove? Oh, he's cooking
A
something.
large stove with a nice fire. At least it sheds a little light and warmth. A large stove
Right.
with a
Hi?
Whoa, a human skeleton. Maybe the poor soul was part of the ship's crew.
Look at those slippers he's wearing. Bunny slippers.
I can't see anything all that interesting. The skeleton looks kind of old and smells a little, but otherwise...
I don't smell.
Whoa,
He's like,
you almost
excuse
scared me to
me.
death.
I don't doubt it, sadly.
Who are you?
I'm Death.
What? The Grim Reaper? He's like, I'm Death. I get it. That's why it's Book of the Dead. Look at the hood. Oh, wow. So this is what the Grim Reaper does in his spare time. This is where he stays in this ship. An R.I.P. bed with a teddy bear. Shouldn't you be speaking capital letters then? Oh, pleased to meet you. I'm Wilbur.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Death. My name's Wilbur Weathervin.
Mr. Death.
Not Mr. Death. I am Death.
You're famous. Why are you so down?
Bah, what is death in this world? Nothing. This is a damn point-and-click adventure. No one dies. In any other reasonable role-playing game, you kill 100 rats to reach the second level. Now that's a real game.
He's making fun of the genre. Oh, that is wonderful. Oh, that's fantastic. So you say that no one can die in this point-and-click game? That's, terrible?
And is it a bad thing if nobody can die?
It is for me. I'm unemployed. I'm not qualified to do anything else.
He's like, that means I got nothing to do in
It's
this
my
game. Ah. Why is it dark here and light in the town? They've got a ghost mirror in the magician's school. Is there life after death? But you are death. Can't you just deliver someone to the other side?
But you're Death. Who's to stop you from killing people?
It's not that simple. I'm in middle management. I don't make any decisions. I just carry them out.
Which means...
Really? So
It's
who do you
the
answer
boss
to?
who decides when someone's time is up, not me. It's all written down in that book there, the Book of the Dead. Name and time of death of everything living in this world. But as you can see, there's nothing written in it.
Because no one can die in this type of game.
No suicide. No one has ever died here, and no one ever will die here. What am I doing here?
Because you can't die in a point-and-click game. Couldn't you just write down a few names in the Book of the Dead?
If you were to write a couple of names in the Book of the Dead, well, then you could go out and kill them, couldn't you?
And get into trouble with the auditors? No thanks.
The auditors.
Someone audits the Book of the Dead. What do they do?
They check the should and haves. Have I killed exactly the number of people I should have? One little death too many, and all hell breaks loose. No, no, I'm not fiddling the Book of the Dead.
Is there life after death?
Isn't death not the end, but just the beginning of something new?
I'm sorry. Are you trying to be intellectual?
Come on, it is one of life's fundamental questions.
I've never been interested in what comes after me. I just look ahead. You should too.
Why is it dark here and light in the town?
You know, I've noticed it's nighttime here in the swamp, but it's daytime in the town. Why is that?
I don't know. Probably magic.
Ah.
You know, they've got a ghost mirror in the magician's school. Do you know anything about it?
Do you know the ghost mirror in the mage school?
Certainly. It used to belong to old Balthazar.
Master Marcus says it leads to the land of the dead.
Yes, it does. But only ghosts can walk through the mirror.
Isn't there some other way?
Why should there be? It's a ghost mirror. No living being would be interested in walking through the mirror, believe me.
So then I have to die, or much more. I have to become a ghost.
Could you turn me into a ghost?
Ghosts are dead people who still have something they need to sort out in this world. You're still alive, and no one is allowed to die in this game. Do you see the problem?
Perhaps?
So that means I can't avail myself of your services until you receive the assignment via the Book of the Dead.
Correct. The assignment is then executed immediately. No right of withdrawal, no vouchers.
Vouchers.
I see you've understood how this whole business works.
Alright.
I have to be going. Deadly boring, yeah?
Oh, good.
He's like, boo. Got several of these things here. Let's take a look at this Book of the Dead.
That's the Book of the Dead. That book contains the names and dates of all those mortals the Grim Reaper is supposed to take. But at the moment, there isn't a single name in the book.
That's probably what I can use the feather and ink for.
Now I can write anything, That's the Book of the Dead. That book contains...
Never mind. Well, when we come back, we will see what we can do here. And how death can help us out. Stay tuned.